Hello, YouTubers. I'm not an expert. And today, we're going to try to make a plane knob for a Stanley plane. A while back, I made a tote out of walnut. So I got more of the same walnut, which I've glued into a rectangle. Should be a square. I'm going to turn enough of it to make a plane knob up to the end. And I'm going to attempt to make a knob to match that tote that I made. I'll put that on a number 7 plane. So let's see. Let's see what things look like. Recording? Yeah, okay. Making sure. Okay, this is going to be a little weird because it's rectangular. Very easy. Everything's tightened down. There we go. Okay, I'm almost there. I still got a flat here, but it's round all the way around the rest, so I just got to take off another 1/8 of an inch or so. Actually, let's speed it up a little bit since it's getting close. All right, so this is a knob off of number 5. That's what I'm going to be copying. So the first thing I'm going to do, the biggest dimension is right here. So I'm just going to adjust the calipers to that dimension, a little extra maybe for sanding. And I'm going to turn everything down to this dimension. I'm going to do that with a parting tool. A bit. Right there. Okay, so we're going to call that a little above that. So that'll be perfect. That's what I'm using. So I need to round that off, make it look like that. That's kind of close. To figure out the next diameter will be, actually let's do this section here. Caliper set. Where my pens go. Do that. I want the fattest part to be right here. Okay. Where the skinniest point is going to be. I'm setting this to my skinniest dimension. It's going to be right about here. Yep, seems accurate. That isn't good bad. Tell you, how does that look? Now here's where the cheating starts. Because I am not the greatest wood turner, I'm going to finish this with sandpaper. I think it's going to be fun. Okay, let's take a look. Compare it to our other knob. No, it's not exact. It's not bad. I got rid of that stuff. Got some finer sandpaper. We'll see. All right. let's reset. I think I missed showing you the sanding of it because I didn't have the camera running right, but I just took some 150 and 220, sanded it to this point, and then let's see, where's my height? Yeah, I'm just gonna part it off here. Before I go too much farther, what I want to specify is I made the top the very end so that I'd have this centering hole to drill my hole into. I figure that'll just make it a little easier to keep it, kind of perfect in the center. Rather than if I had it up here and I cut it off, then I'd have to kind of guess where the center is. Yeah, and I'm not that accurate, so I thought maybe this is a little better way. It broke a little sooner than I thought it would, but that's okay. We can make that flat. And I don't know if you saw, I was trying to make that come in a little so this will sit flat. I may have to sand this a little because I broke it too early. But it'll be all right. We'll cut that off, sand it flat, drill the holes. I think it's going to be a nice knob. All right, there they are. Well, there's the old one, the original. So one thing is the original would have a short screw. And I'm borrowing a screw off of another plane, a longer one, a parts plane. But I did order one of these. I found one on eBay, a newly manufactured replacement screw. You still, of course, are going to need the brass nut. One of these. Those are slightly different sizes. So I've drilled the hole in the top to hold the brass nut. Look at that. I still have to drill a hole all the way through it. So I'm going to do that next. But I also need a hole with the thing for the center. But that could have gone bad. What if I got jammed in there? Okay, so I'm going to drill probably a 1/4 inch hole, maybe a little bigger, to go all the way through the center to the other side, which will locate where it's going to go on the boss on the other plane. That'll be next. I'm going to drill that, and I'll come. Okay, there isn't even a smidge of clean anywhere in my garage/workshop. We're going to go with what we got. All right, about finished. So I drilled a 1/2 inch hole in the bottom. 1/2 inch is a little tight. You can see, maybe you can tell, that's a little oblong, a little off center. No one's going to know. Put it on. Now this is a new reproduction center screw. I got it on eBay. It was about $10, maybe $11, plus some shipping. So it's not cheap. The Stanley plane parts are not cheap. They often cost more than a whole plane. But I didn't have a parts plane. Something good to keep an eye out for. So let's put it on. It's real tight. Which one was I using? No, this one. There you go. How's that look? That looks pretty good. There's the tote that I made months back. And there's the walnut knob. So now I got to remember, what did I do for finishing on the tote? I'll take a watch the old video. Tell if I did anything to it. I'm going to do the same thing to this knob. And then I'll have to get the evapo rust out and do the blades and whatnot. Get that backed up. Sandpaper to clean this off. I think it'll work just fine. But now we'll have a beautiful number 7. Let's see. What era is this from? This has 3 patent dates on it. No raised knob, no ridge. I didn't look it up, but maybe when I get it fixed up, we'll come back and we'll analyze what it was and what it is now with my homemade knob and tote. I think it looks pretty good. It's probably one of the easier hand tool handles to make, is the knob. There it is next to a modern one off of a number 5. Looks pretty good. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.